Hey there, welcome. My name's Sarah. This is just for today. All right, we have June 29th, keeping recovery fresh. Complacency is the enemy of members with substantial clean time. If we remain complacent for long, the recovery process ceases. After the first couple of years in recovery, most of us start to feel like there are no more big deals. If we've been diligent in working the steps, the past is largely resolved and we have a solid foundation on which to build our future. We've learned to take life pretty much as it comes. Familiarity with the steps allows us to resolve problems almost as quick as they arise. Once we discover this level of comfort, we may tend to treat it as a rest stop on the recovery path. Doing so, however, discounts the nature of our disease. Addiction is patient, subtle, progressive, and incurable. It's also fatal. We can die from this disease unless we continue to treat it. And the treatment for addiction is a vital ongoing program of recovery. The 12 steps are a process, a path we take to stay a step ahead of our disease. Meetings, sponsorship, service, and the steps always remain essential to ongoing recovery. Though we may practice our program somewhat differently with 5 years clean than with 5 months, this doesn't mean the program has changed or become less important, only that our practical understanding has changed and grown. Just for today, as I keep growing in my recovery, I will search for new ways to practice my program. Yes, complacency is the enemy. It most certainly is. I've been sober since May of 2018. I had 2 years before that, so that particular relapse was most definitely my hardest one. Not because of the 2 years clean, I had done that before and relapsed. It was because I was a mom. I was already sober for 2 years and I was crushing the mom thing. I had removed myself from my program and that's all it took. I had relapsed a week later. I was using and I was completely devastated. I really was. I put myself in the hospital for my addiction for the first time. I got back into a program and then I gave birth to another beautiful baby boy. He's about to be 6. And I am the best mom I can be to all 3 of my beautiful boys. I was able to graduate from the program that I was in, and now I've been focused on my own recovery without medications ever since. I say this because it doesn't matter how long you've been sober, and it doesn't matter how much you've accomplished. Because without a program, without steps to follow, peers to talk to, and the support of others, our addiction will take over again. Because there is no cure. This is the treatment. Our brains work the way they do. We are addicts. And once an addict, always an addict. We have to treat our addiction every day. For if we forget, we will be ravaged by it. Our addiction will kill us. So yes, go to the meeting at 7 p.m. when you're tired and you're hungry. Take a snack, get a beverage, and go see your peers and talk. Or listen, or just be. But please remember, without a program of some kind, your addiction will return with a vengeance, and we don't always survive. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. As always, be strong, stay safe,